Hey, how's it going? This is Aries speaking. So, my birthday month is coming up, March 2025. And, this time I'm going to tell you exactly the kind of gifts that I want to have for myself. So, get your pen, get yourself a paper and a pen and get ready because I'm going to be giving you the list, okay? It's going to be such a long list of the gifts that I want for myself because I'm the firstborn of the zodiac, that even Santa Claus didn't receive that type of a long list of the gifts for myself. But before I give you the list, I got to get back to this funny Armenian guy. Looks like he's got some message for me in the month of March, my birthday month. So, okay, I'll talk to you later. Aries, what's up, baby boy? What's up, baby girl? Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of March. This is your funny Armenian guy. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. What is it that you need to know? Focus on, release, let go of. Let go. Aries, what do we have for my Aries? What is going on for Aries? Ooh, the firstborn of the zodiac. Right after the Pisces season, guess who's gonna be doing the opening? So I want to wish you a very happy birthday. I was gonna say happy Merry Christmas, but no. Your birthday is coming up in March, and I love March because it's the new year. That's when the new year is about, okay? That's when the spring blossoms and come in here. The star, because you're the star of the show, baby. You're the one, baby. You're the star of the show, Aries, okay? I feel like that in the month of March, you are just like literally tapping into this energy of like, I know that I've been putting myself in the background for quite some time, and I didn't really want to embark onto a new journey, but this is my showtime, okay? And in your previous readings, Aries, I do remember some of them that I did for you. You have been put in the background for quite some time recently in the past few months. You kind of have been a little mellow, quiet, just by yourself, maybe a little just like irritated by some stupid people that you had in your life. And I know you did. There were some stupid people, like literally stupid, who irritated you. And, you just wanted to be you wanted to be away from stupidity and drama, okay? So now, moving forward in your birthday month, I do strongly feel like that you are basically focusing on the main project, the main bright shining star that's, shining right above the star. This is about you just putting yourself out there and achieving whatever it is that you have been wanting to achieve. Whether it comes to dating, relationships, love, I feel like that you're really tapping into your true firstborn of the zodiac type energy, and you're very bold, Aries, okay? And I know that there has been a lot going on. I feel like there was a lot of intensity, some sort of funky energy that's been going on, but it looks like that you have been holding yourself pretty well, holding yourself together pretty well. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician. You're manifesting something really, really profound here. And I feel like that manifestation, there you go, has to do a lot with the Six of Wands, entering into a new timeline for yourself. It's almost kind of like the same idea that I share with Leo. It's like a theme for fire signs to create an alter ego for themselves and to enter into that new phase. If you have been having some fears, I can't really believe me talking about Aries and having fears because those two don't go together. But when I say fears, I'm not saying like fears because you're literally the most fearless one. You're literally dauntless. You don't fear nobody, okay, and nothing. It's just that if there has been some sort of doubt about doing something, starting something, you're gonna let go of that. You're gonna take some quick action towards that. It could be also wanting to really start dating and thinking about getting into a relationship and having kids, having family, but you're actually on the go, Aries. You have this mindset of go-getter. Whatever you set on your mind, you always go and get them, Aries. So I feel like that's one of the things that you are focusing on right now. What is it that you have been wanting to manifest for such a long time and you have been holding yourself back from? That's what you're going to be doing. This is your supporting energy. And that's literally beautiful also because, the Magician here, one hand above, the other hand down. It goes with the saying, as above, so below. Whatever vision you have been having for your life, that's what's manifesting for you. So let me clarify the star here as your main energy. And then I'm going to talk about the past real quick and then focus on the present moment and then the near future. Just one thing real quick about the past, Aries. I feel like that you felt trapped in some sort of a connection in the past, that you were the one who was working a lot, putting all the efforts. And this, I'm going to clarify what this was about specifically, but I feel like that in the past maybe 8 weeks, 8 months, there was someone in your energy, someone in your field, in your life that almost kind of like tried to make you feel small, and you couldn't just take it you couldn't take it anymore. So let's talk about the start here. You have the Fool, Nine of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles. You're starting a new journey for yourself. Like I said, this journey, Aries, has to do a lot with complete and absolute independence for yourself, with the Nine of Pentacles here, okay? And then you have the Fool and the Nine of Wands. As I said in the beginning, the main energy for you in the month of March, Aries, is to really recognize the fact that you are somebody that has always been in the center of attention, even though you didn't want to be in the center of attention. But there is something about you, Aries, that when you walk into the rooms, or when you walk into a class or a shop or a store, people just like automatically get drawn to you. I feel like that has to do a lot with your like playful energy, that you're just like so positive and so open. You're like an open book for people that they can connect with, and you're tapping into that energy back again. And I feel like with this time, you're learning to actually set some boundaries with the Nine of Wands here. Just as much as you like being around people and want to be out there and just really have a good time and make a good time, I feel like you're learning to really set up some strong boundaries and have your guard up, okay? Because this new journey of yours, Aries, is gonna cost you, this new life of yours is gonna cost you your old life. So I see that there are some things that are going to be dismantled and removed out of your life. And if some people are get removed out of your life, Aries, it's because the universe, the force, heard some conversations that you didn't. If you have been having falling out with some friends, or it could be somebody on your mind that you just haven't been really connecting with, it's because they really need to work on something that they have been avoiding, some inner work that they need to do. Another thing I really want to mention, I've been recovering from some sort of an allergy, whatever it is, and I've had a spiritual massage, so I've been purging and releasing a lot of things. So if I'm sounding a little nasal, my apologies, but I'm gonna show up for you regardless for your reading for the month of March. So this new beginning is gonna cost you your old life, this new start. And that, when you enter a new chapter, Aries, some people are gonna be removed out of your life because they can't keep up with the pace that you're going on. And the Eight of Swords here in the recent past, that you felt trapped, like I said, you have Eight of Swords, and then you have the Knight of Swords. Whatever the situation was, I feel like somebody here was trying to put out your fire. You are the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Someone tried to almost like make you feel really small and was not really willing to work with you and cooperate with you with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe this person was having a lot of hot and cold situation, was not really responding you. You dealt with somebody who was very conceited with themselves. They just thought too highly of themselves, and you try to believe in the best of this situation, whatever it is, whoever it is, and your goal here was to keep working onto this connection with the Eight of Pentacles. You thought that this was something that you could keep working on and building, but I do strongly feel like that at the end of the day, after quite some time, you just realized that this connection was causing you more anxiety and heartache than it would allow you to really be in your Knight of Wands energy, where you could just be yourself and celebrate yourself. So you decided to disconnect from this connection because you have the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords here. It's about feeling trapped, but also having the ability to trust your intuition. If you look at the Eight of Swords, you'll see that she's standing in front, she's surrounded by the swords, and there is a castle in the background. She needs to free herself somehow in order for her to get to the castle, and this is you wanted to free yourself from someone and something in order to reach to your biggest potential and to your goal, which you have been wanting to manifest with the Magician here. And I feel like that, if she scratches her hands that are tied up behind her a little closer to the sword, she can set herself free. So sometimes, Aries, it's really important to look at the situation the way that it is and just be realistic, and that will set you free. You have given a lot of chances to this connection. Whoever you were dealing with could have been Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another fire sign, or Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You wanted to give the benefit of the doubt and wait and be patient, but I feel like that this connection was something that you felt like it was holding you back rather than pushing you to achieve your goals. You need someone, Aries, that actually is up for the adventures that you want to do. You want to be with someone who actually is very outgoing, charismatic. They're so excited to wake up in the morning and to do some fun stuff with you and just to be on the same page with you. And I feel like that this was a connection that was not fulfilling for you. And whoever this person was, they didn't want you to be the star of the show. They didn't want you to shine and to put yourself out there. And you felt like your lights were dimmed. And if you felt uncomfortable, let me know if I could be wrong, but I feel like you kind of almost felt like you didn't want to say certain things just in order not to make uncomfortable certain people in your life. But that time is over. I know that you are not a people pleaser and you are very considerate, but you're no longer basically holding your fire back and you're putting yourself out there to be the star of the show. Now in the present moment, specifically when I say present moment is what's actually literally approaching for you as you get into the month of March, or you might be watching this already in March. The Hierophant, Six of Swords, Four of Swords. So what's happening for you is that you're learning to remove yourself from some certain societal norms and expectations and beliefs. Whatever the society has been telling you should act this way, you should do this way, you should be this way, you no longer want to conform and live up to the expectation of a lot of people in your life. And I know that you have a lot of people in your life, acquaintances, relatives, people. It could be someone, you could be someone that's also very popular. And I feel like that people have been having certain expectations of you to live with the Hierophant here. This talks about someone who lives accordingly and in a very structured way. They don't compromise, they don't conform. And I feel like that what you're basically doing is with the Six of Swords here, you're removing yourself. You're going to the other side. You're actually doing exactly the opposite of what everybody else told you shouldn't. And that's such an Aries energy, and I love it. And honestly, I feel like that you're just going to be minding your own business, what I see happening for you with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, of course, a lot of times it's retreating and focusing on their own inner healing and all that. But I do strongly feel like in this case, for you in the month of March, Aries, this is about you just doing your own thing, focusing on your own business. Why? Because you know that there is a promise for you that's coming in for you with the Ace of Swords. This promise is from God, from the divine, from the source. Ace of Swords, this is about a brand new beginning for you. You are going to gain around your birthday some sort of mental clarity of what direction you want to actually head towards. And in order for you to head towards that direction, there is an ending that's going to happen for you with the World card right here. This ending has to do a lot with closing off a chapter and a cycle that you have been almost forced to go back into. You felt like you closed a chapter, but you still were almost forced and drawn to go back into that chapter. But this is a final closure for you. I feel like that, this also could be related to you just opening up to certain people way too quickly and way too fast and allowing certain people to come into your life too quickly. Now, what is a major lesson for you in the month of March, Aries, is that you're learning to really protect yourself and your emotions and your feelings. Queen of Cups is someone who is the only one who actually has the lead on top of a cup, okay? And it's actually being guarded by these two little cherubim angels, right next to the cup, if you can see that. So I feel like that this has to do a lot with you realizing that your love and your energy is not meant for everyone, because sometimes people do not have the capacity and the ability to actually reciprocate with you the same level of love and care that you show for people. You are someone, Aries, that you would literally empty your bank account to buy all the things for someone that you really love and care for. I feel like that what's happening for you, it's a major realization, Aries, that you no longer want to be sacrificing yourself and your resources. What are your resources? Your time, your energy, your money, your finances for people who are like only just they just take, they are takers, they just only take from you, Aries. And as a fellow fire sign, I can relate with that. And I know that, Aries, there's this innocence about you because you're the firstborn of the zodiac, like the first child. There is this innocence about you that sometimes you don't really see through people until a further notice, until a further time, you know. And I feel like that in the past also, I gotta stop saying and sorry, you have had certain connections into your life, certain people that you really truly absolutely believed that they were the one for you, whether that was a best friend or a lover. But you know, you saw their true colors. So the green light turned into a red light. And I feel like that has always been on your mind ever since those experiences, to really just like give the benefit, to wait before you give the benefit of the doubt, to wait to see if these people are actually living up to their true word. Let me clarify the Six of Swords here. You moving away from what I said in the beginning, right? In the current moment, moving away from like certain things that are wanting you to compromise and to live up to the societal norms. You have the Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and then the Page of Pentacles. I see you also removing yourself from somebody that's being very slow in communication. You see the Knight of Cups is someone that's sitting on the horse, the flowers in their hand, right? And there is a letter at the bottom. And this is someone that's just been a little bit hesitant when it comes to communication with you. Actually, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is speaking about someone of hesitating to take action, being really slow or holding it back to solidify this connection and this relationship with you. And you, based on this, you know, current situation or whatever, the way this person is, you know, behaving towards you, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Whatever this person is doing, it's actually pushing you away. They think that they're trying to play some games with you. They think that they're gonna try to make you more, you know, to be chasing after them, but they're actually pushing you away. So you realize that in the month of March, you're not gonna be in this chaser and runner game. You definitely are not the chaser. You don't mind pursuing a healthier relationship and a connection, but you're not gonna be sitting here and trying to chase after somebody, okay? And that's why you're just gonna be minding your own business with the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is about focusing on yourself. Now, coming in the month of March, let's clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this clarity that's coming in for you? Because there is a brand new beginning, brand new opportunity that's headed towards your way. I feel like your mind is going to be way more clear about the direction of your life and where you want to go. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Wands. 2 3s and then 1. Okay, so I feel like that this has to do a lot with any of the fears that I talked about, fears or doubts that you have had in the past. It's all going to be cleared out. This is about this new, brand new beginning, mental clarity that's coming in for you. And a lot of the confusion is going to be cleared out. You know, if people start showing off their true colors to you, and this can also mean in a very good way. Some of the people that you really would never think that they could be out there and just be so loyal and texting you and calling you and wanting to be for you just for the sake of being there for you, I feel like that you're going to have a lot of supporting energies for you. Okay, you're not going to feel lonely. You're not going to feel just by yourself or that nobody truly understands you. There might be a potential reconciliation of certain individuals. Okay, there could be an olive branch being offered to you with the Three of Cups and then the Three of Wands, which is ultimately going to allow you to move forward with a very clear mind, of not like having any second guesses or questions about a certain person, a certain individual. I can't wait to honestly clarify the World card right here. What is this situation that is actually coming into an end for Aries in the month of March? What is this cycle that's closing off for Aries? The World card is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So if you have been wanting to start some sort of a new project or wanting to put yourself out there into the relationships or connections, you know, that doubts, I feel like there was a lot of doubt about it. It's coming to an end. And there could be potentially someone that's going to come into your life who's going to show you an immense amount of love and care. And this is what I'm clarifying. The World card right here. I like to explain the cards also so it makes more sense. The Queen of Cups is the energy of someone who is very emotionally mature, available, compassionate, and you actually have twice here the Queen of Cups. This one is the lead discovered, right? So I feel like that this is you, and then the person that's gonna come towards you, potentially a water sign. I feel like that what's gonna happen for you is that you're gonna realize that, you know, you want to give your love to someone who is also a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. It could be a King of Cups, but not gender specific. It's more energy based, and you wanna share your love and your care towards somebody who is actually meeting you equally. Okay, 2 Queen of Cups, this is a double confirmation for you, Aries, to know that, you know, whoever is willing to invest into the relationship, then you will also invest into the relationship the same way that they do. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups here for you. You have the 5 of Cups, the Hangman, and then the World. Yes. So if you have been in this limbo, just kind of like not feeling so confident, and you have been in hesitation and moving forward, there could be sometimes some moments in you, Aries, just like the 5 of Cups, looking into the past and maybe regretting some things. And if you have been self-blaming yourself and, you know, maybe being too harsh on yourself, this is a time to really end that, to end the negative self-talk. If you have been putting yourself down, I feel like that there could have been some situations where you feel guilty about, like you blame yourself too hard, and the first critic that you are is towards yourself, Aries. So, and you're a very honest individual. You're always very raw and honest about your thoughts and your opinions, and, you know, what you think about yourself. There is a call to action, a necessary call to action, my beautiful Aries, is to end any kind of negative self-talk towards yourself. Prioritize yourself, love yourself, put yourself first, because you know what? That's actually going to be reflected in your person. You also desire to attract someone into your life who is the equivalent of you, who also appreciates themselves and love themselves. Because at the end of the day, if we don't love ourselves, we cannot love somebody else. You know, and that's the truth. If we don't know how to love ourselves, we cannot love somebody else. Now, let me get an oracle card for you from the Moonology before I move into the final advice for you. You have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum, and I feel like that this has to do a lot with, you know, your birthday season coming up and you gaining a momentum for yourself. It's like you almost putting yourself back on track, back on the rails, and focusing on your journey, on what it is that you need to focus and achieve your goals. The energy gaining momentum also has to do a lot with the mental activity, the manifestation aspect of it that you are doing. You could be doing law of attraction, law of assumption. You know, this energy gaining momentum, maybe you could be doing some rituals around the moon, the full moon, the new moon, but this manifestation of yours is definitely putting you into the spotlight. You are the spotlight, baby. You are the spotlight, because you're the firstborn of the zodiac. The star card is right here, and anyone from the people, exes, admirers, suitors, whoever that is that, you know, might have been acting hesitant in the past, I feel like that they're gonna actually have their eyes wide open and their jaws drop when they see you being on the stage and putting up the greatest show for yourself, because you're the star, baby. You're the star of the show. And, you know, don't be surprised if your phone gets blown up by many messages, or you've received a lot of, you know, confessions from people that they are so much into you. Why? Because you decided to put yourself out there, and you didn't doubt your ability to be the star, baby. Okay, so let me actually use this deck right here. In the coming month of March, Aries, you're absolutely tapping into the energy of I'm the star of the show, and I'm not holding myself back. I know my worth and my value, and I'm gonna be myself, okay? Not conforming to the societal rules with the Hierophant, and everybody else will adjust. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and then the King of Cups. The hesitation is actually, you're no longer going to be hesitating of putting yourself out there first, because the Hanged Man is like waiting, hesitating, and then the Page of Pentacles is that energy of whatever goal, desire that you have for your life, that you want to manifest and create for yourself, that's what you're going to focus on. The advice here is to completely put your energy and your focus onto who do you see yourself to be, especially your birthday season coming up. The fireball, that's who you are. And you're a loyal friend too. So, my beautiful Aries, sweetie pie, this is what I had for you. I hope that this reading helped, resonated, motivated, supported you. I love you so much, from a fellow fire sign to you. And I'll see you on the next one.